Welcome back to Indian Trace. You know, it's so funny. There's a whole lot more to gain when you come out to an ancient Indian site than just artifacts. Of course, there's some tobacco here. We've had about 4 inches of rain on this particular site that I call Midpoint. Actually, Midpoint is right over there. I'm sorry. This is Hardstone. I mean, I gotta name a lot of my sites. It's great out. I just got done saying to myself, you know, you could take 10,000 steps for one artifact some days. And join the hunt here because I found some great artifacts. There's another one in the ground that I call a brother point, a sister point, and I'll explain that in a second. But, you know, you could take 10,000 steps to find one artifact. And some days you could take 1,000 steps and find 20 artifacts. That's why I always say all bets are off. So I looked over my shoulder and I said, wait a second. And I knew I was in an area where I was hoping for a brother or sister point to a paleo piece I found maybe a year, 2 years ago when I discovered this site a year ago. So I saw something in the ground here in rhyolite that looked so much like a brother point to a point that I found. Some of you who have really good memory will remember. We're going to check this out in a second. I mean, what do you suppose? I don't think the back is broken because I found another piece just like that here that was absolute smoking piece. We all think it was late paleo. Now, look at this. Solid, early archaic pottery going on. Thick. Look how hot it is. Look at my skin. That's what happens when you gotta hunt midday. Just get out, take an hour or what have you. Some great pottery though. Nothing to be neglected, and I'll collect these pieces. Now I'm able to, because just I'm very blessed to be able to find some of the bigger pieces. Now I'm blessed to be able to give some of it and keep the unique pieces that touch me. This one is an interesting piece. It's not real big, but I had never found pottery in a place where I found this piece and this piece, which is a developing site. So you find those three things and you can pretty much bet something was happening. Who knows if they lived there 100 years? Who knows if they lived there 1,000? Look at the quality of the work that comes off that site. And I found a couple. I made one video there before in my life. So it's not a developed site, but I really have a sneaky suspicion about it. And you've seen some places like that. I mean, look at this piece. Crazy. Then, of course, I've got great little pieces and scrapers. Unique flint for around here. Nice thumb scraper. Always just about the same size with these thumb scrapers. Who knows? Raccoons, possums, squirrels, beavers, muskrats, you name it, they needed to condition the hides. Nice stuff right there, isn't it? So, why don't we check the point, right? I'm hoping it's a brother point to that other one and not broken, because it's incredible. It is. It is. Take a close look at this, because it's definitely a brother or sister point from that one that I found before. It is not so much a triangle. It's reduced here with a slight flute on the bottom. And it's so bright here, I hope you can see it. Let me show you. It is not broken at all. And if you will remember now, you can see the flaking on this. See if I can get a good view of it. You might remember the other point I found very much like this. I actually put it up for sale and nobody wanted it. Nobody wanted it. That's okay though. This is a very early point. What I like is that they didn't break it and then decide to make a triangle. It was made this way on purpose. You can look at the base. Some of you probably can tell a lot from the flaking. Relief. Anyway, that's a great find. That's a really special point, I believe. I don't even know as much as I know, but I'm just taking a hunch here on Indian Trace. And really appreciate you tuning into Indian Trace and all that. That's a good look at it. Hope you find out there.